So how do you do the splits between GPs and LPs in a syndication? Well, it depends on the deal. I've done deals at 50-50. That's a good deal for the general partners, for the operators, and that means a good deal for the limited partners as well. Because if you can do a deal at 50-50 and raise money, that means it's a good deal. Now then, I've done deals at 70-30 that were a little tighter. If you see much higher than 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, that means it's kind of a very marginal deal. I'd be very, very careful. Now that's the splits, between the GPs and the LPs. Then you've also got, how you carve up the GP, because, in a general partnership, you're going to have, the person that brought the deal gets a piece. The person that's using their resume to qualify for the deal, to sign on the debt, the loan guarantor, the key principal it's called, they'll typically get a piece, like about 10%. The person that brings the deal is typically 10%. The equity being raised is typically about 30% of the deals. And that can be carved up between multiple people. Then you've got the asset management. That's the biggest piece, because that goes on for years, and that's typically about 40%. That's how you carve one of these things up.